again, your stop should be at around the 1.42481. Okay, so this is again early in the session, and prior to the London Open, we may see some swings in the market. Again, though, my bias is in fact to the downside for the euro, and I would like to get us into a trade that has some potential to run. Okay, let's take a look at how liquidity is shaping up as we head into the London Open. We're 20 minutes away from there. And let's just refresh this. And we see high liquidity at the moment, 78% greater than average. And looking at the pip change, the dollar Swissy leading the way, having rallied, with the dollar having rallied against the Swissy by about 48 pips. We were seeing dollar strength pretty much across the board, with the exception of the Aussie at the top of our session, and we see that the market dynamics currently appears to be changing. We're seeing a disconnect between the pound and the dollar, with the pound showing weakness against the dollar, and we're also seeing a disconnect between the Aussie and New Zealand. Currently, the yen is weaker than the dollar, stronger than the pound, and weaker than the euro. So, okay, so here on the 5-minute chart, we do see a swing high is printed. Moving averages with continued angle and separation to the upside. Price clearly above the 50 SMA. And at the moment, the MACD Platinum is just simply sideways. Taking a look at the Euro Yen. So here on the Euro Yen, very similar. We do see a swing high is printed, and at the moment, the price in a little bit of a pullback. And looking at the pound yen again. So again, we look at the correlated pairs to see if it's a general market move, or if the price action is occurring in an isolated way. So ideally, you want to see the correlations at work to indicate that it's more of a reliable movement. Okay, so similar look to the yen pairs, the Aussie yen, Euro yen, and pound yen. Aussie dollar also testing its swing high. Euro dollar testing it as well. We're seeing the MACD Platinum here. Although we entered on an echo setup, we see the MACD Platinum has lost some of its angle and is going sideways, CCI sideways. So a little bit of bouncing around. Price finding some support here at the pivot, trading between the pivot and its swing high. And looking at the pound dollar, we see the pound dollar developing signs of bullishness here. Previous candle showing quite a bit of bullishness from tip to tip, about 24 pips. And again here, a breakout to the upside would be right in front of the pivot, with the pivot being just about 10 pips away. So New Zealand dollar, like the Aussie dollar, trying to rally up to its swing high.